Alrighty. Are we live? We appear to be live. Should be. Let's check and see if the notification got sent out. That looks to be working. Yep. Even Discord sent out a notification. Oh, we have our first chat there. Sci-Fi Source saying it works. Excellent. Excellent. So, we are playing Divinia Chronicles again, and today we're gonna see just how far we can get. Now you have to remember how to play it. Okay, that's our dodge button. That's our strike button. I'm with you. So we're gonna get right into it. If you remember, this is where we left off last time. We're in the weirdly futuristic alien type thing, so we left our vaguely medieval fantasy setting behind to, you know, get into this futuristic thing. Dave Zilla says, bring on the ladies. Dave Zilla knows what's up. So we gotta get through these medium, not bosses, but these, like, characters. Music seems loud to me. Oops, no, we want to go over to options, don't we? Audio. Whoa, it's hard to do this with a controller. There we go. No, we're already set down to really low. Holy crap. I just want to finish it with the controller. I don't want to put it down so I can grab the mouse. Just do it. There we go. Lexi1397's popping in and says, you caught me in the middle of eating pizza. I thought it said eating a pizza. I was like, you're eating an entire pizza? Nice. So what I'm hoping for today is that we'll be able to finish that boss fight that we couldn't finish last time on our first try. I don't know how likely it is, but I'm very hopeful for it. Alright. Then we gotta do it to the other side, then we gotta go through, fight a couple more, and then we'll have the boss. I remember how this all goes. We'll have to see who all turns in today. I know Divinia Chronicles isn't everyone's favorite, but I do kind of want to complete it, see where the game goes before I switch on over to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Especially now that, because in the last room we figured out the whole, ability to dodge thing. There we go. Was it 5 tries last time? Or are you saying that that's what it'll be this time? Well, Lexi1397, I hope it doesn't take 5 tries, but we'll do it until we're done, because I can't, there's no way, because remember last time after I gave up on the fight, I tried to leave and figured we'd come back later, but you can't leave this map area. Let's switch over to this. And as Lexi1397 has pointed out, yes, do not forget to like the stream. Dave Zilla says, yeah, knowing all the controls will be a big help. I think so. I think that, well, the biggest thing was the inability to dodge was meaning that I got hit basically every time. Now that I've got it, you know, maybe I have to warm up a little bit, but hopefully we get to a place pretty quickly where I'm not just getting wrecked by this big blob, because remember it was a big green blob monster. Squid face! Why do I have to do everything by myself? My beautiful child. Yes, beautiful. That is how I would describe that thing. Let's just get to it and kill it! It's too bad my magical buddies don't just have, you know, the ability to fight. Ah! Okay, we gotta remember that. Ah, zoinks. Now we got our anti-poison and healing on. Ah! Karina Smirnov says, hello, determination. Wow, we haven't used that term for a while. You're showing your age, Karina Smirnoff. We haven't called the viewers for this channel the Determination probably since it was Determinator Gaming, which was probably, what, 4 or 5 years ago? Definitely Not Estonian Gamer's here today, and he says, hello, hello, Definitely Not Estonian Gamer. Long time no see. Damn poison cloud gets me, though. Eat my bamba. Ah! Estonian Gamer said, sadly I wasn't first. Me sad. Yes, it is sad, but even though you weren't first, you can easily become the most frequent chatter. Ah, zoinks. Keep getting blasted way back. On the bright side, this fight's going pretty well, I think. What you mean, long time no see? I was here yesterday. That's what I meant. I was hanging a lantern on it, since I'm so used to seeing you. Definitely Not Estonian Gamer. Considering I live in Wisconsin and you presumably live in Estonia, it's pretty cool that we can see each other on a daily basis. Well, I don't see you, but I talk to you. I talk to you more than I talk to most people that I live with. Hey, look at that! We did it! First try. Look at that. I'm proud of us. Now let me hit my mic a couple more times. Estonia said, haha, I do live in Estonia. Dave Zilla, we got him. And we got 3 achievements for it. That's a good sign. We're off to a good start. What I would love is if we could finish the game today. Because if we finish the game today, then next time it's time to stream this, we could stream Kingdom Come Deliverance. What happened to me? Where am I? And who are you? My name is Matsu. I'm the fairy queen of the ocean floor. That fecker got fecked. He sure did, Estonian Gamer. Please calm down, dear fairy queen. We do not mean you any harm. My name is Cyrus, and those are my elemental spirit friends, Stein and Selena. We have been sent by the high priestess Elena to find you. We traveled all the way from the Palace of Water to get to the Great Desert. Estonian Gamer says, please finish it. I want KCD. So does Karina Smirnoff. I know, we're getting there. Don't worry, we'll skip some dialogue and we'll get straight to the content. Defeating him that easily was a good sign. There can't be that many more bosses in this game, because I think before defeating him I was at 40% completion. So, hoping we can do it this time. Oh, and I found the last bird the last time. Right after I shut down the stream, I found the last bird. It was like on the ledge of a little rock thing that I had walked past about 1,000,000 times. This one gives me water powers now. Matsu has joined the party. Ooh. Refresh your elemental power without attacking enemies. The higher the spell level, the faster it will increase. Nice. Alright. This looks like the place where I did that one boss fight. Use? What am I using this plank for? Oh, you know what? I bet you this was here to get up onto that rock thing that I got the chest out of. Alright, well. How the heck do you think we get out of here now? Is it by killing a Nazi duck? Ooh. Estonian Gamer, he says I'm ill, I am. Are we doing Irish again today? I couldn't join at first as I was making ginger and lime tea. That checks out. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. I assume we just have to go back to the initial place we got, and then there's going to be a cannon there. That would be my guess. Dun-dun-dun. That didn't let me jump over him. I don't want to fight everyone on the way back. I just want to get there. We're speed running now. I'm not a great speedrunner, but on the bright side, I doubt there are currently any Divinia Chronicles speedruns out there, so... So, you know. Maybe I'd be the champion. We did get a comment on one of the previous streams from the official account of this game, thanking us for playing it. Good old Nazi ducks. Hail Donald Duck. Maybe. Maybe do that, but maybe don't do that. We'll have to see which one wins. It would be awesome if KCD2 you could lead a small band of men like Kuno, maybe recruit people you've met beforehand. That would be cool. I was really hoping that the Band of Bastards was going to have a lot more longevity to it. Alright, let's see if this guy's got anything for us. Welcome back! Oh, yes, indeed. Said something about the south. I see a sign now. Eh, look at that. Got a cannon. That's how we get out of here. Or do I gotta keep talking to him?
Confirmed.
There we go. Should take us back to the water palace. What are those penguin things? Those were the birds that we had to find like 10 of them. I got some sort of a crystal as a reward. I'm not sure what it did. I like how the cannon has like a hunting scope on it. That looks pretty funny. Look at that, we're leaving the desert. We finished it. I want to go to the capital yet. Haven't been able to get in there. But I'm guessing there's some good stuff in there. Yes, clearly you were not paying attention. We did have to find a good number of them. Alright, we're at the water temple. Come on. There we go. Alright, so I think we need to go back to our... That's not the right one. We're there at the water temple. We want to go back to our village, I believe. So, if we... go back this way. Maybe? No? No? Maybe not? This way. I was gonna say, I know it's not across the bridge into the water temple, because that's how we got to the boss fight before, and we've already done that. Stonian Gamer says, I would love the new KCD game would have Mountain Blade elements. Yeah, it would have been cool. I remember when they initially announced Kingdom Come Deliverance, and they made it sound kind of like Mountain Blade, like with the ability to besiege castles, and it seemed like they wanted it to be considerably more sandbox in their initial design, but that was like before they changed the plan and went with the story-driven, you know, RPG. But, anyway, Karina Smirnov says, so do you know how much is left of this game? Is left. I don't, but like I said, like, I don't know exactly, but as far as completion, we're at 46%, so I would say about halfway. But that being said, that could be completion of all side activities, not just the main story, we don't know. But given that it was 2 streams to get us to here, and a lot of that was figuring out the game, I feel like as long as I am able to figure out how to navigate the map, which I think I'm doing correctly, we should be able to proceed pretty quickly. What did he say? Like, troops commanding, but now that I think about it, there's probably a KCD mod for Mountain Blade. I mean, there is certainly a, like, they have medieval European mods, which make it basically the same game. In fact, I think there was one for Warband that was specifically meant to be, like, 1400s Bohemia, and so when you got into it, it did just kind of look exactly like Kingdom Come Deliverance. I think this was a wrong turn. Ouch. Dave Zilla Power Harp says, if it ends up being that, the Hussite Wars, then it could be possible having a battlefield command element. Yeah, I agree. If they end up going with the Hussite Wars as the main setting, or the at least main conflict and driving force for the second game, then I think it would make sense to have some sort of a battlefield command element. And I think Kingdom Come Deliverance could benefit from Mountain Blade style of that. Did we just come out of the cave? I think we came down those steps. See, this is the problem, is that the map doesn't... It's not very useful. I can't tell if I'm actually going closer to the place or if I'm going backwards. And I don't remember if I came through this cave. That's what I said, The only thing that'll slow me down in this game is not knowing where the heck I'm supposed to be going. Here's a little shiny thing. I guess I could read this sign and see what it says. Castle Auric and Madari. That seems like the right way to go. Because Castle Auric is like the place I wasn't allowed in. Well, for Henry to be Sir, he'd have to be knighted, which would be awesome. I would absolutely love it if Henry would end up getting knighted. And be able to. Like I said, if not an army, at least a band. And like, I can't remember if it was Estonian Gamer or if it was Dave Zilla. But like you said, to recruit like past people we knew, maybe people from Skalitz. You know, Hans and Fritz. Or Fritz and Matthew, as I think the names actually are. If they could just mimic the mounted combat from Bannerlord, that would be a massive upgrade. Well, yeah, exactly, because the mounted combat in KCD is like the weakest point. It's pretty bad. Now I'm pretty sure we're going the right direction. We're definitely getting further back in the game, because remember, all these squirrels and Pikachus? We haven't fought them for a while. I'd say we're probably significantly over-leveled for them. In fact... Nice. The old guards, you would could like make them wear armor like you can, if that makes sense. Well, that was the thing. I was hoping for from the ashes. I was hoping that we'd be able to equip our guards and stuff. So if we wanted, we could have every single one of our guardsmen walking around in a full suit of Nuremberg armor. You know, that's what I was hoping for. Well, let's see if they let me into the castle now. Probably not, but maybe I'll be able to go the other way.
Piss off.
Well, they're not letting me in. Because this other way was locked before, too, and that way is back to my hometown. You never actually read Dave's name on here? That's funny.
Step back.
Well, they won't let me through either. So, I guess I gotta go home. They should figure out how to do a much better fast travel system in this game, because the cannon system... ain't it? And having to try to navigate back through the somewhat confusing landscape also ain't it. Piss off, Nico. Why you tell me to piss off? What did I do? What's this guy want? Cyrus, we thank the great tree that you found this sword and came back to save us in time. Suddenly these creatures, blah blah blah. This guy selling stuff still? I remember this. This was something in here. Oh, never mind. I haven't been in here before. I met him on the road. You see this? All the tears of Divinia seem to be floating around the trunks of the trees. Gan is very strong here. We're truly born in a special place, Cyrus. Before I came here, I planned to sell my antique items, but I realized here I have a chance to create something marvelous, something the world has never seen. So, Cyrus, bring me any ancient artifact you find out there. I will accrue the tears of Divinia in them and turn your sword and armor into something truly special. Fun, fun. Estonian Gamer said, I would love to govern and rebuild Scout's Castle and Kingdom Come Deliverance too, making all the guards wear uniforms, and you'd have some special guards with heavy armor and horses and shit. I agree. Edge of the Wise. Cool. We already have that one. Already have that one. Don't have that one.
Not enough.
Not enough what? I need 50,000 coins and 2 times shard. Well, I have enough coins. What's this one here? Thornblade? We already have that one. This one in the middle. Long Blade of Eternal Justice. 88,000 coins and 3 shards. So clearly I don't have enough shards. What's this one that I just did? Edge of the Wise. 18 damage? What did this one have, the one I was using before? Plus 10 attack? That one has plus 18 attack. Well, that seems significantly better. Alright. Oh, there is more armor. Alright, so I've got those two middle ones. And the third one. What's this one here?
Yeah, sure. Sorry, mate.
Dragon scales. I need 125,000 coins, which I have enough, but I don't have 3 shards. Redneck Zeus popping in saying, "Hey, howdy." And definitely not a stunning gamer said, and then you'd be like Palpatine with his royal guards. That is true. Alright, well, we've got a new sword, which has all sorts of weird glowy things about it. So at least that was something worth dropping by. This one has, I think the last one had 10, this one's got 18, so that's significantly better attack. Looks like we can open this chest. Ooh, cool. Press run plus attack for a powerful charge attack. That's good. Your new sword is ugly AF. Well, it's got, like, weird lightning stuff coming off of it. Remember, I'm not going for looks here. I want it to be as effective as possible. I remember this lady had lost her cat. I hear a cat meowing. So I can't imagine the cat got super far away. Ah, there she is. That was easy. Got a shield! Love to see a bit of an expansion of considerations for pole arms. It needs a perk set, I agree. Wear a rainbow-colored bikini that has the best stats. You bet your ass I'd be wearing that rainbow-colored bikini with the best stats. This person has a mission for us now. It's funny, I finally got a shield. Family shield that makes me proud. What did it say? So please let me help you. If you can bring me an orb flower, then I can make your shield more powerful. Where to find orb flowers? I hear they would grow in the caves below the waterfall. Hadar used to tell me stories about these rare flowers when I was a child. I remember seeing something weird. Orb flower-ish. Maybe it was this way. Imagine if I'd had this shield earlier. I'm willing to bet it is significantly better at blocking than the static parry with the blade. I tell ya. Ha! One hit. You know it. Alright. Cave beneath the waterfall. There's a waterfall, but I don't think it's the one he's talking about. I remember seeing something that's probably described as an orb flower. It was like crystal-looking stalks with little balls on top. Hey, I didn't kill the flower in one hit. That's lame. I'm not sure what they mean by shards, though. Because it would have been cool if I could have gotten that dragon scale armor right away. Can't break these mushroom thingies. Oh. This is what I was thinking of. But it doesn't... At least I think that's what I was thinking of. It's hard for me to remember. It was probably well over a week ago that I was in here last. Oh, your rebellion's gonna start soon, eh? So, if I remember your 5 steps, it was install a corrupt communist dictator. I know I repeat myself. And then it was... I can't remember. Something about getting Latvia involved. I don't remember. Said just need Estonia and Latvia to leave NATO and then I'll be grand. Yeah, I remember that was the crux of your plan, was to get them to leave NATO. Lexi1397 says, my friend's dog just had 6 puppies and they are pretty cute. Puppies usually are, but remember, they don't stay that way. Ah, ain't it grand now? Is that what you're trying to get me to say, Estonian gamer? I have yet to find an orb flower. Plus a dynamic body type and hair growth like on Red Dead. I'd love to be fat, brutish Henry with the Lucerne hammer just doing his best Robert Baratheon impression. Yeah, I mean, that would certainly be cool. I loved the dynamic hair and fatness thing from Red Dead 2. That was definitely fun. Typically, it's funny, in the game, I almost never let him grow his beard out. I would shave it pretty much constantly, just because I didn't think it looked that good. I didn't think the beard looked good on him. But I would like the ability for Henry to get fat and bearded. Estonian Gamer says, but then when they are out, I'll start it, defeat Estonia, go after Latvia Nad, then I'll have a united Baltic Duchy. I was just thinking the other day about creating a Western European kingdom, like a constitutional monarchy, something with a constitution similar in limitations to the U.S. Constitution, but with the head of state being a monarch. It was an interesting thought. I'm sure it wouldn't work, but I would center it in Bohemia, of course. I forgot there was this much stuff on this side of the village. You love the scruffy look on Arthur, not a full beard but a little stubble. Redneck Zeus says monarchy is based. Monarchy is based. Like I said, obviously there have been some pretty terrible monarchs throughout history, but some of the best rulers in history have been monarchs. So it's hard for me to judge, you know, to come to the conclusion that then monarchies are intrinsically bad, you know. Some of the worst rulers in history have been democratically elected. This doesn't look overly familiar to me. This twisty path up here? I wonder if I just never came this way last time I was over here. Because I don't recognize it. Constitutional monarchy? Where's the fun in that? Just have an advisory body that kills the monarch if they're too dictatory. That's true. You could just have... Oh, that was fun. Do you see that special heavy attack I did? That was that new one that I just unlocked. That was pretty fun. But yeah, I guess that's true. You just have a special king execution party for if they start failing. My only problem with that is it would surely get corrupt, and then you'd have, like, people in that board extorting the monarch to get them to do what they want, otherwise they'll just have him executed. Might be a little bit too much power that way. I think a constitutional monarchy would be more fun. And obviously you'd want to build in some sort of a system for, like, electing a new king, possibly from that family. Like, it has to be from that family, but that way you could still find a good alternative to the current ruler, because that ruler would actually be an effective executive position, not just a figurehead. You know. Like I said, I was just spitballing ideas in my head, and I was like, it might work. Could be pretty cool. It would probably be a significantly more stable situation for Western Europe than what is currently the situation there. Doesn't seem to be anything up here. Well, that path was less exciting than I thought it was going to be. What the heck? See, that's another problem with this game. I'm not sure what the heck I'm supposed to be doing. I remember that one guy that I briefly talked to said something about spiders. I didn't see any spiders yet, though. And then, obviously, the one I'm currently trying to get to upgrade my shield for me said something about stock bulbs or something. Redneck Zeus said, monarchy pretty much ensures that the next ruler will be a good leader because they will be raised by the king from birth. I mean, yes and no. So, like, if you look at history, like, that should be the result of a monarchy. That's the ideal result, because yes, you should be raised from birth to be extremely good at leading. But if you take just a example like medieval England and base it off of that, you generally have one or maybe two good monarchs and then a really, really bad one. Is typically the path that would happen, because what ends up happening is you get spoiled rotten brats who from birth know that eventually they're going to be the boss, and so they get used to getting absolutely everything they want very early on. And if you raise a kid a brat and never break them of that, because children are naturally selfish, you get extremely, extremely bad adults. And so that's what happened a lot of times. So you'd get the cycle, you know, the good men or strong men make good times make weak men make bad times, and then bad times make strong men. It's the cycle of life, and unfortunately the monarchy has followed that. Not all the time. Estonian Gamer says, no, just create a religion centered around the monarchy, and then they are so loyal to the code that they cannot become corrupt. I guess that's fair. Make your monarch somewhat of a pseudo-religious authority so that they're beyond reproach. That could work. Probably not, though. Wealth only lasts 3 generations. My thing with the monarchy is, because like you said, yes, that's how it should work. You should have... I mean, it falls apart if you start following things like male primogeniture, which is why most kingdoms didn't. You know, there's this popular belief that the king would be the eldest born son in most medieval societies. That's not true. In quite a few, you had electorates who would actually choose the king out of family members. You did have primogeniture, just regular primogeniture, which would be basically the eldest born child of either gender would often become the ruling monarch. You did have countries that were male primogeniture, so it was just the oldest son. I think the best system, like I said, because if you're going to have a royal family, it has to be family-based. But I think the best system that way would be to have the family, and then whoever the monarch is, whether it's a king or a queen, will choose from their children, you know, which one they think is the best, and... you know, do that sometime in their adolescence so they can form them to be leaders. That way you don't have the built-in, you know, assumption that you're going to get it, and therefore everything is about you and you're the most important person in the world. Because that's how you get, you know, your John Lacklands. Look at that. I found a thing that I don't think I've done yet. My bomb didn't explode. Because it rolled into the water. That ain't good. What to heck? Now I'm gonna have to go get some combat so I can charge up my bomb. That sucks. Oh, it's charging up. Oh, that's right. That unlocking the water thing. Got it level up. Karina Smirnov says that sword looks fancy. It looks very strange to me. It's not how I would have designed it, but of course, did I kill all of the bad guys around here? By the time I find some, it's going to be recharged already. Because I think that was the way I was supposed to go. Excuse me. I'm a professional bomb disposal man. Yeah, clearly I'm excellent at bomb disposal. I should do it for a living. Because even when I want to blow something up, I can't help myself. I have to disarm the bomb. There we go. There's some enemies I could kill. I doubt it'll be enough to get my bomb squad ability back up, but... look at that! It was enough to get my bomb squad ability back up. Now I gotta get up there, and this time when I put the bomb down, I gotta make sure it doesn't roll into the water. It's pretty cool that they included that detailed of a function in the game. It's a lit fuse bomb, and so if it falls in the water, it goes out. It's, I didn't expect it, let's put it that way. Alright. Or I guess monarchy-wise, instead of the parents choosing the best one, they raise all of their children to be potential rulers, you know, make sure they all have the skills, and only take certain ones out of the selection if they're really, really bad, like they're mentally unstable or they're spoiled brats or whatever. And then you have some sort of an electorate committee or something like that that maybe is made up of different members of the family, or is just totally separate. How the heck am I supposed to blow this up? I guess I'll just stand here and hold the bomb? No! It went out again! What am I supposed to do here? I'm not sure what the heck I'm supposed to do. Because everything seems to be slanted. And this is the cave beneath the waterfall, so I'm quite certain it's where I'm supposed to go. And I didn't see another way to get in here. A lot of fuses will burn underwater if you have a firework green fuse. That's true. There are fuses specifically designed so that they don't go out when they're wet. You're at 8 puppies now. What, you're saying the dog had 8 puppies? Well, now I'm just going to wait for my bomb to come back so I can try this again. This is getting ridiculous. Yeah, I don't know where to put it, so it might... I mean, I could try this side this time. I guess I could check and see what those things do. What's this one? Did they not tell me what they are? Well, we have our bomb back. Now we'll try putting it right there. Bomb, you're pissing me off! I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. This is aggravating. Is there another way around there? I don't think there was a... No, this is just a dead end. Does anyone have any ideas? Maybe if I run, and jump? Well, that didn't work. I'd have the governor of each region take the people's demands, write them down, and then take the paper with the complaints to the king, and they'd fix the most common ones. I mean, that's fair if you're trying to find a way to please the most people. You have each one bring up all of their complaints, and then that way, if there's ones that are mentioned by 2 or more different, you know, non-connected regions, there's a good chance that it's actually a problem that people care about. I guess this time I'm just going to stand here, I'll put the bomb down, and hopefully it'll actually hold it in there. What if I do the middle one? I have no idea what to do. I don't want to go all the way back to the village that I just got here. What the heck was that? Hey, cool. A thing. I don't think I'd found that thing yet. Your idea won't help finish this game. What's your idea? Play Kingdom Come Deliverance? Did I find this little guy yet? I'm not sure how the heck like when I had gone into the map, I heard a noise like I was attacked, and then I opened it back up and I'm falling down. Not sure what that's from. Well, I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, even if I don't finish the game today, this might be the last time I stream it, since it's just kind of slow-moving, and I really want to play Kingdom Come Deliverance, so. I'm going to try the bomb thing one more time. Wish I had a better idea for what to do with it, but... Well, enough of that. That's just aggravating. That was a good jump, though. I'm going back. I'm giving up on this. I know that I probably have to do something right there, you know? Like, it's because there's a exclamation point on the map for that exact spot. But I have no idea what it is. And it's not clear, and my bomb keeps rolling back, and I'm just going to get aggravated. So, what's today? Today's Wednesday? What's everyone up to on this fine, beautiful Wednesday? It's actually quite nice where I live. I went outside briefly before starting the stream, and it was quite nice outside. Redneck Zeus says his eggs and bacon turned out much better today. That's good. I ate a little bit before the stream today, so I shouldn't get as ravenously hungry. I had some leftovers. There was a little bit of the slow-cooked pork left over, so I heated that up. And then there was a little bit of mashed potatoes from a couple nights ago, and I heated those up, and I ate the pork and the mashed potatoes together, so. I'm not nearly as hungry as I was yesterday. I fell in the water. Oh, you can go down really deep in here. Question is how to go up. There we go. Zeus, I'm glad your eggs and bacon turned out better today. It was a shame that they were overcooked yesterday. I've fallen into another thing. Definitely not as Stony Gamer says, and if people would be displeased with the king unless the king doesn't fix the problems, I would have the displeased aider arrested or re-educate them. It's one way to take it. I'm definitely sensing some Eastern themes to your monarchy design there, Estonian Gamer. Alright, we're back at our village. Let's, figure out what that spider thing was. This guy over here, what the heck he was talking about. Did they seal the... Oh, I was gonna say, did they seal the gate? Am I stuck here again? Alright, what's this guy? He said...
Spiders?
But there's more. I just went to have a look at the cornfields, and I think I saw 3 huge spiders hiding in there. I am sorry to ask this, but you could have a look. Cornfields. This looks like bamboo. That's probably not what he means. Cornfields. Maybe over back towards my grandpa's house? I don't remember if there were cornfields over here. Lexi1397 says, I can't wait until I can get a dog. Yep, for me, I think when I get around to building my house over on the farm, and I've got some open land, you know, so it's not just a tiny little house and yard, then I might get a dog. Look, one of those things. Definitely not a Stonian Gamer says, my idea is give people what they want, unless they're senselessly angry, then just arrest them. Okay, so this must be what he's talking about. This doesn't look like corn to me, it looks like wheat or something. But anyway, we have to find one more of those little crawly around thingies. We have the chef 86 said should have sent the wife out there. Heck, where is... I got 2 already, so this must be what they were talking about, but... Redneck Zeus says dogs are just the best. I have a cat. And Lexi says, my house is too small right now. Yes, I don't believe dogs belong in the house. That's one opinion. Like, I don't dislike dogs or hate them or anything like that. But they're not a house pet. So you have to have room outside, in my opinion. Oh, there's the third one. There we go. The spiders, never mind. We got him, though, the chef. Don't worry, we got him. Could not stop barking. There have been rumors in the past about such type of ancient arachnids that they would feed on the suffering of this world. And so back in the large fire, but one now.
Cursed house.
That's probably that house with the spider symbol on it, would be my guess. This one over here. Hey, look at that! So we got evade, attack, evade plus attack to perform 2 quick slash attacks and move closer to enemies. Deals 2 times the damage. Nice. So evade plus attack. Anyway, Renex Zeus says, how's the little river project, river house project coming along? Quite well, actually. It's a... Ooh, is this here?
There you go.
Okay, so there's multiple shield ones. Quite well, yeah. We've done 2 videos for it so far, and there will be another one coming out soon. Hey, look at that. We got our dragon shield. That thing looks pretty cool. Why ain't it documented then? The river house? It's coming along. It's just, you know, it's a process. We got a lot of work done. So the house isn't done, but we've made pretty dang good progress. Basically, the existing structure is fully updated. But it still needs some stuff added on. But for the stuff for the inside, we have 2 more videos yet that we still have to produce and release. Alright, so we're back out here. I'm willing to bet they still won't let me in here, but I see a cannon up there that I didn't see before. So maybe I have to go in here. Travel center. Don't remember your name, blah blah blah. What's he saying? We have opened new branches across the whole island. I marked them on your map. Okay, I don't remember your name. My full attention is solely devoted to the beloved shareholders. Okay. You want to travel somewhere? Just choose your target on the hologram map and talk to me so that I can calibrate the cannon. That must be this. Alright, Water Palace. Grand Desert. Water Palace. Oh, those are the only places I can go? Well, I guess we'll go back to the Water Palace.
Confirmed.
Anyway, Lexi1397 said, I used to have an Irish setter. She showed up one day and had a collar on but no tag. She was extremely skinny and had some big ticks. We nursed her back to health. We named her Brandy. Very nice dog. I had a neighbor who had a Irish setter, and it bred with our border collie and made some decently cute puppies. So we had some Irish setter border collie mixes. I guess I can go back inside the water temple and see if the high priestess has more directions for us, because I think that's how we ended up going to the Grand Desert. So we'll try that out now. I am happy that we have a cool shield. That's neat. And a couple new attacks. Just want to get to the next boss fight. I didn't think it was going to take this long. I figured it'd be pretty straightforward. Hey, look at that. This was the right place to come next. Master Elena. She's gone. I will never forgive myself. Please calm down, my dear beauty of the ocean. We don't know anything yet. Look, there's a note. Oh, yeah. How could I have missed it? If you read this note, I hope you found Mazu and you and everyone else are safe. I have done some research and now fear something terrible is happening in Mount Suvius. You must not trust the Imperial Army. They don't know about you yet, so stay below their radar. Fun. I have disguised myself and made my way to the peak of Mount Suvius to investigate the recent eruption. If you read this note, come quickly and meet me at the top of the mountain. Among the bodies of the Imperial soldiers, I discovered this Imperial directive. You can use this directive to gain access to the Imperial Road and travel to Mount Suvius. Look at that. My dear fairy queen of the ocean floor. Okay, good. I'm glad we came back here. Now we have to go back to the crossroads. God, I was having trouble thinking. The conversation is getting kind of confusing in, the conversation in the chat is getting confusing. Not because they're good, they're just goofy. Where was the cannon thing? Because if I could travel back to the crossroads with the cannon, that would be significantly faster than having to follow the road. Alright. Midari Village. That's the crossroads. Great Desert. Alright.
Confirm.
So, that should bring us back. Dave Zilla Power Harp said my wife stole my phone. That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'm pretty sure Dave Zilla has mentioned having a wife. And so I was a little bit confused. Yeah, cheap indie anime games are very goofy. Stunning Gamer says, good excuse, won't fool me though. On the bright side, we should be able to go to Mount Suvius now. Which should be either the last or second to last leg of our journey here. I'm guessing second to last we'll have another boss there, and then one more final boss. Yes, I am familiar with the village. I've been here before. Oh, that's funny. It landed me down in the little wheat field thingy. Alright, how the heck do we get out of here? This guy wants to talk again. What are you doing, brah? He just wants more orb flowers. Still not sure where we get the shard things, the thing that I need to finish off my armor. Like to get the dragon armor or the new swords. Not sure where you get shards. Maybe it's from leveling up. I'm just happy that we're finally making some progress. We had gotten bogged down there. We defeated our boss on the first attempt. The one that had kept us so long last time. Now, I know I can go to Mount Suvius, but I wonder if they'll let me through to here with this Imperial Directive.
Piss off.
Of course. That seems fair. I'll go piss off. Now we're going to go to Mount Suvius. They should let me through. Yep, look at that.
Who are you?
Sergeant Fox. James Anthony says, I'm guessing the shards probably paid DLC. That's how it seems to be doing everything else in the games these days. Yeah, that's true. It could be. Could be I have to buy them in the store. That'd be funny. Traveling undercover to avoid detection. Hill, King Lord Shader. Oh yeah, I remember. Lord Shader. The same as Lord Navmesh. Alright, let's get through here. Gotta get up there and fight the lava monster. You guys ready for the new area? You know the guy who jumped from the countertop wearing a green screen suit saying, I'm gay, and then people made, like, I'm blue edits of him? I think I remember that. I'm not up to date on my memes. I saw one of those little mushroom thingies, though. Grab that bad boy before we move on. A rare tree spirit, yay! Can't help but notice bumblebees and flowers. Kinda low-level enemies, considering what we've just been through. Still trying to figure out how to use that last special attack we unlocked, the evade. Ooh, that's a new enemy type. I'm having trouble hitting it, though. Oh yeah, those are like little squirrel archers. We got 2 new enemy types. I was just paying attention to the new type of bee. Is my character green? They kind of look like the Disney Robin Hood. This stupid thing. There we go. Stunning Gamer says, get them shrooms. Yeah, baby, we're high as a kite. By executive order of Castle Oryx City's mayor, Orio Beach is currently closed. What, I can't go to the beach either? But I was gonna go to the beach. Each, let's go get away. Alright. There is a cave here. Did I already go up and down this thing? Thinking that might not be a thing. Since you bought the game, JK. Hey! It wasn't very expensive. This is a fun little cave, isn't it? In it, bruv. Ooh, creepy little forest thing. With some very creepy enemies. Quit dealing damage to me, you dinks. Come on. There we go. So those are interesting. What's this say? Inside the dark, there shall be light. Okay. There's a mirror. Okay. 20 bucks for that? Damn, you must be rich. I don't know about that, but... Was it 20 bucks? I can't remember. It might have been 20 bucks. Dave Zill says, how will I ever recoup my image as the Scourge of Texas after my wife just did that? My rep will never recover from this. Yeah, I mean, your wife can destroy your reputation in just a moment. She has secret knowledge about you that nobody else should know, and she might share it. Of course, you might have the same about her, so it usually balances out in sort of a Cold War. Hey look, a chest. Oh, you know what? That might have been a shard. So that might be where you get the shards. You find them in the chests. Now I gotta... Oh good, my bomb is ready. Because I think that's all I have to do is destroy these thingies. Bomb Mensch Demon. Look at that. Dang, we good. Yeah, I figured it would be that easy. Not much of a riddle, more just head to destroy 2 piles of rocks. Okay. Works for me. Got more poison bugs. Cold shoulder war now. Oh, you see that acrobatic flippin' stuff from our archer buddy here? What if I try this? Hoya! Hoya! Oh, I missed. Ah! Redneck Zeus says, a few months ago I took ownership of my dad's old lodge cast iron skillet. Needed a full restoration done. Took a while, but the seasoning is finally building up to that ideal non-stick quality. Well, the way that I season the pans is, for a cast iron pan, is I'll take it and I'll wash it out real well, get it super clean. And then to dry it out to make sure you have no moisture left in it, since cast iron is porous. Look at that, a cave under a waterfall. Is that the main path to take, though? It's probably the main path. But anyway, so since it's porous, to get her dried out after I wash it, I'll take it and throw it on the stove and turn the burner on. You do that to evaporate all the water out of the pores. Then I rub it down with some sort of an oil with a very high smoke point, so you can actually, you know, get a nice layer without just smoking up your kitchen. Usually, like, I think linseed oil was what I used, but whatever it was non-toxic. So if linseed oil is toxic, then it wasn't that. But some sort of a nice heavy durability oil, and then you pop her in the oven at, like, I can't remember, it was like 400 or 500 degrees, and you bake it in the oven for, I can't remember, a while. I think it was less than an hour, but I can't be sure. And then when you take her out, she should have a shiny non-stick surface. Dare to Game says, please, if you are so rich, look into the Soviet city builder. It's named Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. It's only €21 at the moment, so like $21.5. $21.5? I can't afford that. Are you insane? Have you seen the prices of gas? Or tacos? $21.5. You must be crazy. Anyway. Not sure where to go. That seems to be more of a main route. I always like to go the secondary route first. That way we can find our rare tree spirits. And shards. Hey, little tree spirit. Not so rare. I found them like a dozen of them. Another little toxic cave. I like it. Hey, here's the tooth area that I saw from before. 10,000 gold pieces. Nice. $20.74? Well, you are crazy. Think I can afford that? If I open my wallet for you right now, you would see that I have an ID in there and some plastic. I ain't got no cash. So I'm guessing you can't get up right there. Woo! Grapeseed is high temp. I do 5 or 6 bakes to reseason mine. Bake, whisper, thin coat of oil, bake, repeat. Ooh, that was quick. Beans. Grapeseed. Maybe it was grapeseed oil. I can't remember. It was some sort of seed. That's probably why I was thinking linseed, but maybe it was grapeseed. I'm just gonna run past these Yetses this time. So, I believe we went through this cave. But yeah, so that's how I do it. My dad doesn't ever do the baking part, I always tell him, because what he'll do is he'll wipe his pan down, get her pretty dry. Oh crap, I gotta do all this again? Beans. And get it dry and everything, and then he'll oil it up to use it and everything, and he just does that over and over again. I'm like, you're not doing it right. That's a half-ass season at best. And that's why his cast iron is never non-stick. I do that about once a month with grapeseed oil, but I do a quick stovetop seasoning after every use. Yeah, no, if you're gonna do... Once you've used your pan, you wipe her down or wash her, whatever you're gonna do. You know, depends on what you cooked. And then, yeah, you do just the stovetop one, and for that you can use whatever kitchen oil you usually use. I don't use anything but olive oil in my house, so olive oil is also what I use for the stovetop one. But for a good seasoning, yeah, yeah, it must have been grapeseed oil then. Because I don't always use cast iron pans. I think for a lot of things, especially like, so eggs, I don't use cast iron pans to cook eggs. I have, but I don't see the reason for it. I have a set of the blue diamond pans. They're just a nice, stirrable, non-stick pan. I use that for a lot of the not important things. But for meat, it's gotta be cast iron. Dave Zill says, my grandma always used too much. Too much oil when she baked it, and it would just look like gummy worms once he started cooking. That's gross, little oil worms. Nasty. Alright, this time we ain't gonna die. Was it right here where we died last time, or were we past these guys? I don't love how much more good at dodging these enemies are. How about you, Lexi1397? How do you season your cast iron? Now I'm having trouble remembering where the heck I came from. I think I gotta go up here. I use my 2 cast irons nearly every day. Yeah, like I said, I use cast iron if I've got to cook something that calls for cast iron. If I don't, I'll use something else. I don't have any stainless steel pans anymore, but I used to. And they were good for certain stuff. Anytime you have to use... So, like, one of the things that you should never, ever, ever cook in cast iron is anything that has to do with tomatoes, especially from concentrate. Because it just rusts the shit out of your pan. It's real hard to get that acid from the tomatoes out of them. So, like, if you gotta make your spaghetti sauce or something like that for spaghetti, don't do it in cast iron. Karina Smirnov says, never, lol, I don't have any. Definitely not a Stunning Gamer says, I mean, Nico, you are right. Have you seen Hesburger price these days? I've seen all sorts of prices these days, and none of them are what I would call good. Ew. Come on, buddy. These things take forever to kill. There you go. Alright. I like the bamboo forest, though. Ooh, a skull. Nifty. Alright, I like it. Hopefully it's boss fight time. Lexi said, I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I have one. Got a cast iron pan, but I don't season it, is what I heard. Let's level that bad boy up. Alrighty. Like the price for a large chicken burger meal costed like €4, now it's 6. That's rough. Tomato will ruin the seasoning. Yep, I have a different pot for that. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna do tomato, pop that in non-stick or in stainless steel or something like that, because it's real bad for the cast iron pans. Ooh, this one's one where we have to rotate it. We'll do it after I kill these yutzes. Yoinks. Yikes! Right. I don't use it, lol, that's funny. Dave Zilla says, I left some spaghetti sauce in it one time and learned that the hard way. Yeah, no, you... Oh, holy crap, there's a lot of, Well, this right here needs to be cleared. Alright. Holy crap, you see how many of these things there are? How many of them can I turn? Just this one? I'm not sure what to do here. So this one's the light. Let's bounce it back onto that one over there. I'm thinking that's what we have to do. Oh, it takes forever to turn this bad boy. I gotta get it on that one. Because that'll bounce. Boom, 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 boom. It'll do that. There we go. Alright, now we gotta do this one. To do something. There we go. I'm a genius! Stunning Gamer says, I use my Stahlhelm for eating and cooking if I don't want to wash dishes. If I don't feel like washing dishes, well, it'll never be cooking because I need the ones to cook. But I will do the old paper plates for serving. I have a bad feeling about this. Me too, it's boss fight time. David Sell says, they seem to do okay if tomatoes are just an ingredient as opposed to the base of what you're cooking. Yeah, like you can throw tomatoes in something that you're making. But, oh, great. One of these dodging boys. Whoa! Has shock grenades. Hold still, buddy! This guy is annoying! Holy crap! Yeah, suck on that, Bomb Mensch Damone. Let's do this. Oh yeah! I use some tomato in my stews and chili, but it never affects the pot. Very shiny, so probably reject life, become feared monkey doll. I guess that's one way to do it. Oh my god, hold still, you annoying little pissant. I have an idea. No way! I can't believe I just missed every hit on that. This thing's not a very tough enemy to fight, he's just a tough enemy to hit. You seeing this? Redneck Zeus says, paper plates are a gross waste of money. I don't know, not as bad as trash bags. Like, why spend money on something that's purpose is to be thrown away? I mean, with the paper plates, I never used them before I had 3 kids. Let's put it that way. At least not at, like, home for meals or something like that. But it totally depends on the setting. If it's something where, you know, if it's a food that is just something that calls for a much heavier duty plate, then I'll use my stoneware. But, you know, on any given day, if you have 3 meals in a day with 3 kids and 2 adults, you know, you build up a plate supply real quick. And so, unless I've got a dedicated time where we're gonna be, you know, spending quite a bit of time washing dishes, then I don't like having dishes built up. So I'd rather spend the money on the paper plates and throw them away. The boss fight music sounds like Chapter 1 soundtrack. It does. Oops, I fell in the water. Miss, 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 miss. This thing is taking forever to kill. Dave Zilla says, speaking of, I believe I'll make a stew or roast today. Maybe I'll try that green chicken chili that you were reading about the other day. Could be good. I think my wife is making spaghetti and meatballs tonight. So I shall be having spaghetti and meatballs tonight. Oops, missed that one. Ow, you finally hit me. Ah! That was close. I almost freaking died and I didn't even notice it. This guy's really annoying. I guess, yeah, when he hits me with those shots, it does 68 damage. How much damage have I done to this guy already? Like, you guys keeping track? Oh my god! That took forever. Holy crap. Starting Gamer says, damn it, lads and lasses. Now I want to eat now, I do. Oh man, that boss fight was annoying, but we got it. We did it. And that was only the mid-level boss. What's this say? Castle Oric and Madari. So that's the way out. What's this say? Mount Suvius. That be the way we want to go. I do like how no matter what, these streams always devolve into us talking about food. That's fine, though. Food's yummy. Zoinks. Redneck says, Zeus says, toilet paper and feminine products are the only disposable product that should be acceptable to purchase. But even those you should be able to find reusable alternatives for. Reusable alternatives for toilet paper. No thank you. That's like diapers. So like, some people will use the reusable diapers. No, not me. I much prefer the old disposable diapers. Whoa, this is slidey. Wonder what we can use these big blocks for. Is there something we have to climb up onto? Look, a hedgehog! And a Snorlax! Eh. The enemies are changing fast. Alright, I didn't see anything. Plus I can just jump up onto here. Not sure what we need these ice chunks for. Unless they're just a distraction, in which case they're working. Something over here. I'm guessing that's where a cannon will be. Hedge Knight Henry. I did a Hedge Knight Henry build once. Henry the Hedge Knight, I believe I called it. Maybe the blocks of ice are just for funsy daisies. Starting Gamer says, when I was in kindergarten, I used to hate eating. I thought it was wasting my time. Now when I am some old, it is exact opposite. I have nothing better to do, so I just want to... Ooh, boy. We almost died. These enemies are getting dangerous! I don't love them. Bidet plus a washable cloth is a fine alternative. Yeah, but I could also use sand in my hand, but I don't want to. Is it an environmental thing for you or just a cost thing for you? I never liked bidets either. I mean, I get it. If you use a bidet, it washes decently well, and then you just use the washable cloth to dry yourself, but... Not a fan. I'm guessing I have to move these ice chunks over there to get up there. Stunning Gamer says, but tell me, what would you want to wash the shit stains out of your shit sheet? Like I said, it's just, for me, it's a sanitary thing, mostly. I know you can get nice and clean using a bidet and then a towel to, you know, wipe yourself down and everything, but the disposable nature of toilet paper makes it so it's not something I need to touch. On the bright side, I found out what they want me to do with these ice chunks. But on the dark side, now I have to actually bring them over there. Karina Smirnov says, bidets are a bit weird for me. Yeah, not everybody likes them. Bring this one over there now. I was hoping I wasn't going to have to do anything with these, but... Eh. Stains does not equal filth. No, that's true. I'm not disagreeing with you, Zeus. I see it as a perfectly viable way of doing things. And I can appreciate both the desire to be environmentally friendly and also cost-effective. I get it. I just don't see myself converting. I use a nice, cheap toilet paper that is 100% septic safe, and I mean actually septic safe, not just like how like Charmin will say they're septic safe. And that works for me. I want to have lots of kids, remember, so minimizing any form of waste is essential. Yeah, that's true. You did say you want to have quite a few. So yeah, I get it, because children are pretty expensive, and the more kids you have, the more toilet paper you go through. Trust me on that one. Holy crap. Come on, you. How's it not going to let me jump up on top of these things? Oh, okay, I almost got up. Come on. Ah! Every time I get up, I back off because I'm worried I'm going to fall. But it seems to stop basically immediately. Oh, that was close. I almost backed off again. Okay. Ha-ha! We are up on here now. Is there something down here I'm supposed to get? Because that appears to be the way to go, because I'm trying to get to the top of the mountain, but this seems like a very large, flat area to not have anything on it. Edward Savvy says, hi, DTG, how are you? Hello, Edward! It's been a while since I've seen you. Basically, probably since Kingdom Come Deliverance. Maybe you were in some of the Red Dead streams, but I recognize your name as someone who commented on the Kingdom Come Deliverance videos quite frequently. I'm doing good, how are you? I almost didn't answer your question. Because I was so busy getting caught up in small talk. Karina Smirnov says, tissues, my nephew is always sick. I want to have lots of kids. Oh, yeah. Tissues. Toilet paper? Toilet paper is tissues. Yep. Suck on that, Snorlax. Actually, I'm not a Pokemon expert, so I don't know. I called the yellow one that looks like this Pikachu. What's a blue one that looks like this? Is Snorlax blue? And follow-up question, is Aquaman a Pokemon? And follow-up question, which Pokemon is better, Chumbawamba or Hoobastank? I love the poison damage, it's very fun. These hedgehogs should be in more of the world. Dave Zilla's already spoiling my ultimate reveal for Edward Savvy. Yes, the plan is, after I get done with this game, Divinia Chronicles, or just at the end of the stream. We'll have to see what happens. The next time that I would have streamed this, it'll be Kingdom Come Deliverance instead. And I'll be continuing that hardcore stream that I started in February. Ah! I just fell down a really long way. Alright, I think he was white. Snorlax? I guess. I mean, I have no idea. But you didn't answer my question. What's better, Chumbawamba or Hoobastank? Suck on that, hedgehog. Redneck Zeus, would you want to wash out all the diapers? I wouldn't. And then Karina Smirnov says, do not say you're going to make your wife do it. Well, that is what wives are for, Alexis. Wash and poop out of cloth. Everyone knows that. It's right there in the wedding vows. Crap, man, that's what the wife is for. Ha! That's funny. Karina Smirnov predicted that Redneck Zeus was going to say that. Yeah. Crap, man. I think the nickname Crap Man is quite nice. So we just going back up. Sir Dave Zella says, Hoobastank #1 for sewer damage. See, he knows. He knows that the Hoobastank is #1 for sewer damage. But how many childs are we talking? I think Zeus said he wants 9. I can't remember for sure, but I think that's how many he said he wants. 8 or 9. Kind of whiteout conditions up here. Hey, here's our boss fight. She's all happy to see us. Woohoo! Yippee skippy. That must be our... Hey, look! Our little stove. That'll be our fire spirit. 8+. Good freaking luck. Maybe 16. Zeus, I love the idea of you having 16 kids. If you have 16, you gotta bring them bad boys. All of them kids, you bring them on up to Wisconsin, we'll have a big old party. Eduardo Savi says, KCD2 soon? I hope so. Ow. That didn't feel good. Ouch. It's not letting me dodge! That's annoying. Let's switch back over to this. Yes, a Krat is your servant after all. Ooh boy, that was a quick jump. Hey, I actually made contact with him that time. Does 108 damage with that log. Guessing this might be the hardest boss fight in the game. Ow! I get knocked down, but I get up again. And he's probably gonna keep me down. I'm not loving that. I can't seem to damage him, but he does 108 to me, which is hard for me to dodge. Oh wait, I know what to do. I gotta do my running attacks. Those seem to actually hit him. Dave Zill said he's headed to the meat market. Lurk mode engaged. See you when you get back from the meat market. So that seems to work. If I do that backwards jump thing and then... Yeah, that's working out for me. Ow! Hey, I did 3 damage there. Lexi says, how old are you, Zeus? Yeah, I do 35 damage with that jump attack. Well, except for that time I did 2. But at least I get to do some damage with it. It's gonna be a really long boss fight, but if I keep this up, I hopefully won't die. Yeah, I don't even do damage every time with that, and sometimes it's just 1 or 2. Yeah, like that. 1 damage for a running jump attack. Pretty outrageous, I would say. Imagine how much worse this would be if I hadn't figured out how to dodge. That's not what I wanted to do. Wanted to switch over. Maybe I'll try these water ones since they're the new ones. Redneck Zeus says 19, and Lexi says, I thought so, lol. I think 4 to 5 kids are good numbers. I mean, I think big families are a good thing, so I won't ever discourage someone who's interested. But I always tell people, when they're planning how many kids they gotta have, try one first. You know, and I don't ever say stop with one. No matter how hard one is, once you've got one, you need at least 2 or 3. Because you don't ever want to raise an only child. Only children are almost impossible not to spoil. Because even if you don't spoil them materially, they get spoiled with the attention that they get. So the absolute bare minimum is 2. But on top of that, you actually want 3 as the perfect minimum, because that way your kids are, you know, from very early on have to be used to not only having to share toys and know that they're not going to get absolutely everything, but they also don't even get a full parent's attention all the time. Because if you have 2 children and it's in a married household, each child potentially has one parent who can focus all of their attention on it at any given time. Whereas if you've got 3, they have to learn that no matter how attentive their parents are, at some point that attention is going to be split. So, like, that's just from a sociological and psychological and health-based point for raising children. Not to mention, for a good portion of their early life especially, siblings are the friends that children have, and that's good. That's how it's supposed to be. And then later in life, it becomes even more evident, because through the middle school and then high school years, a lot of children will become convinced that their friends at school are infinitely more important, and they'll always be their friends, and they're their true friends, because they picked them, you know, all those platitudes. But then later in life, most people come to realize that their family are far more important to them and much more meaningful friends. Stonian Gamer says, you need to convert to a religion that allows multiple wives to get the children efficiently. Yeah, if you want to be Mormon or something like that where you can have multiple wives, you could crank out 18 kids quite a bit more efficiently and quicker. Bullet says, as an only child, I'm definitely a little spoiled. Like I said, even if your parents do a really good job of not spoiling you, it's impossible not to be at least somewhat spoiled as an only child. You know, because at the very least you have a lot of attention that you get, and stuff like that. So it's definitely much harder on the child in the long run. Now, obviously, not every only child or even every spoiled only child is going to turn out bad, you know, but it's a risk. Redneck Zeus says, crap man, no thanks. Yes, I would not change my religion for it either. Like I said, I've got an aunt and uncle who have 14 kids, and they're Catholic, and it's their only marriage, all that sort of stuff. So it's possible to have a lot of kids in a faithful religious marriage. It's gonna take forever to kill this guy if I don't ever get more than 1 damage on him. Ah! But then stuff like that happens and I get hit. Ah, should have seen that coming. Krita Smirnov says, my nephew has a whack job mother and is forced to go over to her every other week. I just hope he grows up alright. Yeah, that's always rough. Redneck Zeus says, I want enough... Ah! I pressed the wrong button there. I want enough to be set up more like a summer camp than a single house. That's fair. But, like, for what I know, a woman can only have so many children. It might be wrong, though. Well, yeah, a woman can only have so many children because, A, it takes a lot out of your body, and B, you only have so many years that your child, you know, like, that you can bear children. So even if you have 1 child a year, which is a lot, you know, you're gonna burn your body out, basically. So, let's say your childbearing years, let's say, hypothetically, you have 30 of them, and they... You know, they start at 18 and go to, whatever, 48 or something like that. That's probably overly optimistic for most people, especially in modern days where people aren't very healthy. But let's just say that's the case. That would be a lot of children, you know, but it's still only 30. So, like, when you hear about people having, like, 60 kids, it's almost always from multiple different partners, or they were married to someone who must have dropped eggs much more frequently, and so they have a lot of twins and triplets and stuff like that. Yes, Lexi1397 says 2-year gaps are the average. I don't know if they're the average, but 2-year gaps is the recommendation. If you want to have lots of kids, they say obviously start young, because that's when it's easiest to healthily have kids, and your body bounces back the quickest. And then at least a 1 to 2 year gap between impregnation. So not 1 year between birth, but 1 year between birth to the next time you get pregnant is like probably the minimum recommended. But I know a lot of people like to do 2 years, because that way your body has time to pretty much fully recover as long as you're being healthy. This battle is insane. Anyone else getting that? There's gotta be something I can do to speed this battle up. Stonian Gamer says, you have given me an idea. He's talking to Redneck Zeus. I'm not sure what the heck I'm supposed to be doing here, but this fight's insane. What's this? No, but seriously, I'm doing like 1 or 2 damage each time. That's... I can't imagine... I mean, I have no idea how much life this boss has, but that's not gonna kill him very quick. And a lot of the stuff I'm doing doesn't seem to be damaging him at all. They said the only thing that actually seems to damage him is when I do those running jumping attacks. But 1 to 2 damage ain't gonna do it. And now he's like floating in midair. You're still stuck on the soundtrack, eh, Estonian Gamer? Like, I'm not sure what... I mean, he's stuck. I must have backed him into a corner and got him stuck up here, because he's not coming down and coming after me. I don't know what your idea is there, definitely not Estonian Gamer. You talking about your communist revolution? That idea? That time I was able to hit him with my special attack, so that's cool. No, an army, a military camp of children. I feel like that works. That's one of the nice things about having a huge, huge family. You could possibly make military out of them. Seems to still turn with me, which is annoying. Yeah, I can't even hit him unless I do the run and jump. There's got to be something else. So I can't go outside this ring. I don't know what this stove is or why she's hugging it. I assume just to keep warm. Heavy Middle Eastern child soldier flashbacks. Yeah. Yeah, I got no idea. Guys, what the heck am I doing wrong here? I don't get it. Can I go up on this thing? Does he hit me if... Okay, so he can't hit me either. It's like he's stuck up on an invisible platform. Well, the bomb hit him and did 20 damage, so that's nice. Yeah, he's stuck up there. You think all these hamstring and groin attacks I'm doing would actually do some damage. Maybe if I keep hitting him that way, he'll fall down eventually. Just getting a little concerned. I might have to... Alright. See what we can do. Resume? No, that's not what we want. Start? Oh, I get it. Options. I don't know what the heck to do. I'm super confused. Why is he floating? I have no idea why he's floating. And I can't even do damage anymore because it seems that he was just incrementally getting slightly higher every time I hit him. So, like, I can't even hit him anymore. See? When I do the run and jump thing, I can't... Like, it makes it sound like I'm making contact, but I don't think I am. Very cinematic. I don't like it. Alright, this might be the end of this game for me, because there doesn't seem to be any way for me to reload and save it. I can't die, because I don't know how, and he can't hit me anymore. And I can't kill him! And I don't have any sort of a ranged attack, at least I don't think I do. Maybe one of these will work. That did a tiny little bit of damage. Wipe your hands of this game? You want me to give up before I've even completed it? Definitely not as Stunning Gamer says, it'd be cool if my family had a longhouse / mead hall as its headquarters and its throne room. I have plans to eventually build a castle. Not like a big fancy castle, but one for my children to play in. Probably make it out of wood. I've got enough land for it. I think it'll be cool. I think they'll like it. I want to have a working drawbridge, I know that for sure. With a dry moat on the outside. I'll probably forego putting a bunch of spikes in it just because, you know, I don't want them to die. That does a little bit of damage to him. You'd love to see what video, Lexi1397? Us building a castle? I feel like that's a ways off. This is aggravating. You think they'd at least have like a reload area option in the menu? Yeah, no, it would be really cool to build the castle and everything, but I don't see myself doing it anytime soon. I just keep hoping that one of these times he'll fall down and then we'll be able to continue the fight. Also, I wish there was a way to tell how much life he has left in him. So that way I would know if it was worth it to keep grinding out, trying to get 1 or 2 damage each time. Well, looks like we're not going to get anywhere further with this. I can't even hit him anymore. Look how high up he is. I have no idea what's going on. So, that is one of the problems when you play indie games. Unfortunately, they don't go super smoothly. I I don't have KCD installed right now. Otherwise, I'd shut this down and play that. But I think we're just going to have to end the stream. As unfortunate that is, I don't have... So I guess next time, instead of this, we'll be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance. But I think that's the end of this. So, Estonian Gamer, I'm going to read your last comment there. It says, a museum in Estonia has a model with a very, very cool mini working drawbridge and a portcullis that you could raise and lower. It yawned really aggressively there. Anyway, that's cool, Estonian Gamer. But I think that's all for today. So this boss fight was super... No, please, do a Sanzo. See you tomorrow, KCD. No, Lexi1397, probably not a Sanzo tomorrow. I mean, not KCD tomorrow, probably a Sanzo tomorrow. What? Estonian Gamer, you're saying you want me, instead of to end the stream now, you want me to play a Sanzo. Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah, but I'd have to end the stream anyway, otherwise we'll have, like, the wrong thumbnail up and all that sort of stuff. That seems like an awful lot of overhead. Let me see what happens when I quit the game. Oh, it just totally shuts it down. I was hoping it would bring me to the menu. Game's being all weird now. Can you guys still hear me? We'll see what happens if I try reloading it, if it brings me back into the same area. Good, you guys can still hear me. This seems pretty far back. I'll keep the stream going just for you, Estonian Gamer. I can't switch games midstream. I'd have to change everything out otherwise. Because last time I did that, it confused the algorithm and caused some actually pretty serious troubles on my Make it work, you can. There was a chest over there. Oh crap, this whole thing again. Let's find out if there's an easier way. Yeah, you stupid hedgehog. Ah, beans. I didn't get up there. Stupid hedgehog enemies. I don't like these things. You either, B. I don't enjoy you either. Yeah, the Chef 86. This game's got a lot of rip-offs in it. We had some Pokemon ones. Now we got Sonic the Hedgehog. We had some Nazi ducks earlier. Well, I don't like Sonic either, Karina Smirnoff. Ugh, now I gotta try doing this all over again. Maybe it'll be easier than before. I'll just get this up to the edge. Yeah, I don't have anything else, because I just thought in my head, I was like, oh, I could play RuneScape. That's similar enough to this. The music must make me do it. Dave Zilla wants to know if we beat the boss. No, the game got all weird, and I had to, like, close her down and restart it, because the boss started hovering in the air and wouldn't, I couldn't hit him, and he couldn't hit me, and it was a big thing. No, Estonian Gamer, it's not that I can't quickly make a thumbnail. I could easily do that, but I can't apply it mid-stream. I'd have to shut down the stream and start up a new one, which, you know, would be an awful lot. But on the bright side, I do believe this is the last time I'm going to stream this game. There we go. We're a little bit closer. Yeah, look at that. We got up. Alright, now I want to go over and test my luck. Because I saw a chest down here somewheres. Somewheres over the rain spows. Not 100% sure where I saw it, but it's right down here, I believe. Eh! Yeah, that checks out. I deserve that. I see me sad now. I want to talk with you. I'm bored, I am. Well, we can keep talking. I'm playing this stupid game, aren't I? Plus, we're already an hour and 45 minutes into streaming today, so even if I did pop up a Sanzo, it wouldn't be for that long, because I don't have unlimited streaming time in the afternoon here. Gotta stop it eventually. Oops, that's not the button I wanted to push. Because tomorrow, basically the streaming schedule that I've been doing is that every other day I play a Sanzo, and then on the alternating days, you know, the ones that aren't a Sanzo, I've been switching back and forth between this and Cyberpunk 2077. How are you guys liking the Cyberpunk, by the way? Do you like the game? Because I don't need to stream that either. It's kind of all up to me. So if you guys aren't enjoying that, I can swap that out too. It's not like I have a shortage of old games to play. What I have is a shortage of new games to play. Come on! Dog, I will leave you alone. You just leave me alone. Is nobody gonna say anything? You're leaving Estonian Gamers message up for super long. Karina Smirnov says, I wish you could stream The Witcher 3. The Witcher 3, I could stream. I do love that game, but it is super old, so I don't know how many people would want to watch me play it. And also, on top of that, I'd have to figure out a way to try to tone down the nudity in a little bit, because the sexual content in that game is pretty high. I don't want to get my channel banned. Redixu says, Cyberpunk is mid. Does that mean it's okay, but not great? You shall not touch this oven. Let's go, everyone. Rock and roll. I wonder if those are hints. So apparently, he wants to destroy the oven. I'll try keeping him towards the middle this time. Come on, blow him up, bomb. Haha, take that. I love this community. It's small so I can speak and you'll see my message, and so begins the conversation. That is true. Redneck says, I think so. IDK, what the hell kids my age say nowadays. Yeah, I don't understand the slang. It was bad enough when I graduated high school, and like the very next year, there was about 2 or 3 dozen different new slang words that I had absolutely no idea what they meant. And I was like, huh, so this is what it feels like to be old. But now I have no idea. I think the most effective attack was this one. Lexi votes, Cyberpunk is yucks. So you don't want me to continue playing Cyberpunk, eh? I mean, all of it is just stopgap content anyway. It's just so I can hang out with the community and... Yeah, it ain't boggers? What does boggers mean? Is that another thing the youths say? I'm trying to give this guy room so I don't back him into the corner and get him up in the air again. Looks like he's already in the air a little bit. Is boggers a thing, Power Harp, or are you just yanking my chain? We're still just doing 1 or 2 damage each time with this guy. Hey, that time I think we did 76 damage on him. Poggers? Is that a thing? Is that what you're saying there, Estonian Gamer? You're saying boggers? You mean poggers? I don't know what that means either. What does poggers mean? I've heard that before, but I don't know what it means. Lexi1397 doesn't know what it is either. Well, he can sure do damage on me. Davezilla doesn't know either. Twitch emote? Twitch emote is poggers? Am I saying that right? For what I know, poggers means good or great. Oh. So, like, someone says, I'm gonna pay for lunch today, I say, oh, poggers. Originating from an emote on the streaming platform Twitch, poggers or pog is an internet slang term used to express enthusiasm, mostly among online gamers. So, I forget how this came up. Were you saying that Cyberpunk 2077 was poggers? Or pog? Which is your way of expressing enthusiasm or saying that something is great, since you're an online gamer. Yeah, 3 damage. Oh, it wasn't poggers is what you said. Cyberpunk 2077. So you guys don't seem to want me to continue playing Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, that time we actually did 37 damage. So you don't want me to play Divinia Chronicles. You don't want me to play Cyberpunk 2077. My favorite slang is kurva and sakra. You're just speaking Czech. Well then, tonight I will surely download Kingdom Come Deliverance. So we can get that going on the channel again. Like I said, even though I don't have it installed, I don't remember deleting the save. So my hardcore playthrough that I started in February should be there. Bam Mensch Demon. I like Kurwa and Karat. Oops. Unplaster. Estonian gamer definitely votes for KCD. Look at all those flips I can do, just like in real life. I'm nimble. Lads, I must go now. Have a good day. You too, Estonian gamer. You have a great day. You're gonna miss me defeating Rockman. Garignac. This is the most grindy boss fight I've ever done. Maybe I should try blocking him when he hits me. That didn't work. Yeah, I can't hit him with the regular hits. Well, I mean... I guess I can, but they just don't do any damage. That time I was able to hit him a bunch. I don't know how much damage it did, but we were able to hit him. Lexi1397 says, my head is starting to hurt. Definitely not a studying gamer. Oh wait, no. Dave Zilla says, to be fair, KCD is one of this channel's various breads and butters. Yeah, I do love that game. And I did play it a lot. Lexi says, my head is starting to hurt. Redneck Zeus says, have you played the Sony Spider-Man game that was recently brought over to PC? Maybe you could stream that sometimes. I have not played it, and that's true. I guess I could do that. As far as a streaming game goes. Basically, my plan is just to stream whatever we seem to be having the most fun with until October 13th. Then I'm going to try out that fantasy sci-fi game called... What was it called? I said I was going to play it the other day. The Last Oricru. It's, so it's like a medieval fantasy / sci-fi thing. It looks like it might be fun. This seems to be the way to go because I do 125 damage with the punch. and then I can get several slashes of that 45 range. So I guess that's all I gotta do, is I just gotta keep saving up until I get that second attack there. So that's how I'm gonna defeat this guy. I'm glad I found something that's even somewhat effective against him. Yeah. Yeah, the Spider-Man game looked good, Zeus, so I do have partial interest in that. What would have been really cool is if if the God of War game wasn't exclusive, because I see that they brought over the old, well, not old, but you know, the 2018 God of War. They brought that to Steam recently, and I loved that game when I played it on PlayStation. So it's too bad they don't have the new one, Ragnarok, on Steam, because I'd play that. Well, I'm just glad we finally found something that seems to even be somewhat effective against him. I don't know how long it's going to take, but it's doing a lot more damage than the other one was before. Estonian Gamer says, alright, for real this time, I must abscond now, lads and lasses. Alright, Estonian Gamer, we'll see you later. Don't let us keep you up. Yeah, that one did some damage. Seems to be in a glitch in the Matrix. He's having like a weird blue thing on his body. Bye-bye, crap man. He's a crap man. Skibba-dabba-dibba-dabba-dibba. Slum cat. I'm gonna let him come to me this time so I don't keep driving him further and further back. I think we're actually gonna get him. Like, I've got a good feeling about this boss fight now that we actually found something that allows me to do more than 1 or 2 damage. So did we decide on the roleplay elements for our Kingdom Come Deliverance thing? I don't remember if we had decided one back when I started it in February. Like I said, I know it's hardcore. But are we going to be an archer, or are we going to be a swordsman? Heavily armored, lightly armored? Are we going to be a good guy? Are we going to be a bad guy? What are we doing? I gotta let him come closer because I'm driving him up the ramp. This is a really annoying boss fight. Yeah, we did it! Oh my gosh. I'd say I can't believe it, but I am quite possibly the most skilled gamer in the world, so I do believe it. That's a 2-drinker. Look at that, we got our fire hero now. Don't care about any of this, that fight was annoying. Yeah. There we go. Look at that, guys. The chef 68 votes use a hammer. I do like using a hammer. Estonian Gamer struggles with goodbyes. Well, I mean, I'm used to that. Being from Wisconsin, basically every time... She's glowing. Being from Wisconsin, I'm used to people having a real hard time saying succinct goodbyes. Wonder if there's a rare tree spirit up here. Ha! Look at that! I'm the best. You like the moaning? It's the way to do it. These anime developers, they know what they're doing. But yeah, so like I said, on the 13th, October 13th, I believe, is when the last Orio Crew comes out. So when that comes out, I'm going to pick up that game. Give her a try. If I like it, I'll make some videos for it. You know, all the stuff I usually do on this channel. How the heck do I get out of here? Am I supposed to jump off the ledge? Doesn't seem right. Well, I defeated the boss, but now how do I get out of here? Maybe it's this ledge I have to jump off of? That also doesn't seem right. Maybe I'll just walk around the edge and look. This one's slightly less steep over here. That could be the way down. No, Yeah. I was almost there. It's this right here, isn't it? In it, bruv. 10 damage, dang right. Now we gotta go figure out how to get into that chest thingy down there. I'm so glad we actually defeated that boss. That's awesome. Is that not the right way down? I think I found it now. The Midwest goodbye slaps knee. Alright, about time to head out. That is accurate, Red Nixus. Ah, here we go. This must be how we get down there. I'm an expert at the Irish goodbye. You just disappeared in 20 minutes. Everyone goes, where'd Dave go? Yeah, I've done the Irish goodbye. It's usually if I'm at a place where I don't much care to be. Look at that, we found a shard. But that was not the place we wanted to get to, so that's interesting. That means that the one that we spotted down there has another way to get to it that we just haven't found yet. Yeah, I've done the Irish goodbye. It's just not the usual one. It's usually the Midwest goodbye that... Oh, I know how to get up here. Duh, the ice blocks. Can't believe I didn't think of that sooner. So I'll move one of these big ones down there. I wonder if it'll be coins or a shard. Something tells me that might not get me high enough. We'll find out. Maybe I have to stack them. That could be real annoying. Oh, I like that the ice is slippery, so when you stand on it, you accidentally slide away. It's funny. Blaze3 says, DTG, you play in Overwatch 2? Are you asking me if I'm playing it right now, or if I'm planning on playing it? Because the answer is no. I got a cousin that's super into Overwatch. I'm not, though. I still don't think that's going to be tall enough. But thank you for asking, Blaze. I don't recognize your name. Are you new to the stream? Well, channel in general, but also the stream. Suddenly I thought there was a tunnel over there. Planning. Oh, okay. Why? Are you planning on playing it? I've never been much of a fan of Overwatch. I play a couple different shooters, but nothing that I would call cartoony. And I've always classified... I have played Overwatch, I should put it that way. I didn't much care for it. I've never played it before and thought about trying it. No, yeah, if you... Like I said, if you're into that type of shooter, where it's like class-based, real specific perk type stuff, I could see you liking it, you know? I'm suddenly thinking this isn't the way to get up there. But now I'm gonna jump. Zeus says, I played Overwatch back when it originally launched. I liked it alright, but I haven't played it since. Like I said, I've got a cousin who plays it all the time. I wasn't into it. I played it for a little while. I was okay at it because, you know, I've played enough shooters that I've got a certain universal skill level that applies to most different shooters, you know. But I didn't get into it. I've watched your vids for a while, Red Dead Redemption 2 and Elden Ring content mainly. That's good. I guess I would say those are probably two of my biggest content sources on the channel. The third one being Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I did a lot of Red Dead content for a while, and then in the couple months where I was doing Elden Ring content, I definitely produced quite a bit of it. So, awesome to have you here. Oh, I'm glad I didn't die when I fell down there. I seem to be remembering a crossroad somewhere where it led me to either up here or to the castle place. Karina Smirnoff says, I frickin' love Red Dead 2. You and me both, Karina Smirnoff. Red Dead 2 is one of the best games I've ever played. Yeah, it depends on the type of shooter you like. So, I really like Asanso because of how basic it is. I don't like gimmicky shooters. I never really had, and that's one of the reasons why Asanso never blew me. Not Asanso, Overwatch never blew me away, is because it seems real gimmicky, real specific meta type stuff that changes all the time. So never really loved it. Estonian Gamer is back from the shadows. I figured once you got to bed, you'd be on your phone and you'd be watching again. You're following your typical pattern. Well, you missed it, Estonian Gamer. I beat the boss. You were gone just long enough to miss the boss fight. Alright, let's see if they'll let me into the castle now.
Piss off.
You piss off. Alright, what am I supposed to do then? I beat the boss. I'm right there. It's got an arrow pointing at the bottom of Mount Suvius. That's annoying. Crap, that's the button. Stunning Gamer says, kill! I agree, kill. I'm gonna try fast traveling back to Mount Suvius. Maybe that'll clear things up. Water Palace, Great Desert. Water Palace, Great Desert. I've gotten bored with Outward and Rainbow Six. Gaming is getting frustrating. You're telling me both. I've been, more than a little annoyed with gaming recently. But anyway, we managed to beat the boss, and now it does actually feel like a pretty natural stopping point as we've crossed over the 2-hour mark, and I've got stuff I gotta get going on. So, thank you for tuning in. I'm probably not going to play this game again, at least not on stream. I'll probably just finish it in my infinite amounts of spare time, which I always have. So, great that you tuned in. Loved chatting with you. Redneck Zeus, Estonian Gamer, Dave Zilla, Karina Smirnoff, Lexi1397. Had quite a bit of, a little bit of Bullet early on when we were talking about children, so it's fun that he lurks most of the time, but every once in a while surfaces for chat. I get a kick out of it. It's hilarious. Everyone, have a good time. Estonian Gamer says he just got here. You got here like an hour and a half ago. You calm down. Blazay, thanks for showing up. It was cool to talk to you. We'll see everyone tomorrow when we stream, which will probably be a Sanzo. So if you want to tune in for some first-person shooter action, tomorrow will be the day. Thanks, everyone, and we'll see you.